Hello, happy Thursday. I had a monthly menu meeting today and was voted in as the vice president of our local association. So, exciting day here. Look forward to serving our community and the local association. I've enjoyed my last couple years on the finance committee, and then this year I was the vice president, so I'm sorry, I got voted in as first vice president. And so it'll be my second year on the board. And again, have just really enjoyed it. So glad I get to continue on for another year. Next thing is, I'm just jumping on to give you guys the stats from September. And it is a little bit late. There's just been a lot going on. I had the last 2 days spent out in Pier, one for a leadership class, and then also board meetings out there. I'm on the state level of membership services committee. So I have been in meetings the last 2 days, well, now 3 days. So I am running just a little bit behind on some of the things that I tried to get done at a certain time each month. So first thing is, we will just go through, City of Sioux Falls right now has 934 current active listings, single family, townhome, twin home, and condo. Brandon has 68. Harrisburg has 62, and T has 79. When we look at the city of Sioux Falls only, and we compare 2024 to 2025, the amount of listings, both year to date and just for the month, were both up. 24 to 25 for just the month of September, barely up anything, 0.2%, but almost 7% when we look at year to date, January 1st through September of 24 and January 1st through September of 25. So that is great. Closed sales down a little bit for both, a lot for the month of September compared to 24 to 25, but not that much when we look at year to date for 24 to 25. So last month in 2025, we had 174 closings, where September of 24 had 220 closings. So down almost 21% there. That's not great, but the average sales price is up both for September of 24 to 25 and year to date. So that is great news. Our average sales price right now, City of Sioux Falls, for the month of September is $386,583. And then when you look at the average sales price for the Sioux Falls metro area, we are also up, and we are at $393,961. So that is great. A percent from list price to sales price has come down some. We tend to see that when things sit on the market. There's more negotiating that does happen. So when we look at September of 25, we were down to 96.9, so 97% of list price. 97 to 98% of list price is normally your average. We saw numbers above 100 when there was absolutely nothing, and it was a buying frenzy because interest rates were so low. So that is totally average. Days on market, we are up a lot from last year. September of 24, average days on market for the city of Sioux Falls was 75. This year is 88. Again, 80 to 90 is normally your average days on market. Inventory of homes for sale, we are really down, almost 18% for the city of Sioux Falls when we compare September of 24 to September of 25. Last year in September, they had 1,181 houses. This year, we only had 971. And then the metro area last year, they had 1,644. This year, we only had 1,329. So down a pretty significant amount from last year to this year for the month. And then when we look at month supply of inventory, right now, City of Sioux Falls, we only have 3.7 months worth of inventory. So that's saying if nothing listed from today on out, with pretty much 3.5 months from now, we would be out of homes. The metro area is 3.9 months. So again, if nothing listed from here on out in the metro area of Sioux Falls, in technically 4 months, we would be out of inventory. So we are still seeing homes sell. Interest rates have come down quite a bit. I can't quote those, but if you are needing to talk to a lender, maybe you got in when interest rates were still in the 7s or even the high 6s, it might be worth time to refinance. And talking to a lender doesn't cost you anything. They don't do a hard pull right up front. You can do some shopping around and just see if it is worth what it would cost to refinance and see if it's going to save you money in the long run. especially if you've only been in the house a year or two and you don't have a large principal or a large part of the principal balance paid down, it might be worth refinancing. So that is always a thing. Please call me if you're needing any recommendations. And also, I do have a good amount of listings right now on the market. If you are thinking of making any kind of move, give me a call. I can let you know what I have out there right now for current listings, and also get you a market analysis on your current property if you would like. And I will post all my contact information below. Hope you're doing well. Have a great weekend this coming weekend, and I'll see you next month.